With Christ in illness, St. John of Avila, 1500 to 1569, was the most charismatic preacher in 16th century Spain. Among his friends were Saints John of God, Teresa of Avila, Peter of Alcantara, Ignatius Loyola, Francis Borgia, and Venerable Louis of Granada. For 18 years before his death, he was constantly ill. He communicated his spiritual wisdom through his many letters. The following selection is adapted from several of his letters to help us understand that illness might well be a part of the way that we are called to living with Christ. Dear brothers and sisters, I pray that God may open your eyes and let you see what hidden treasures God bestows on us in the trials from which the world thinks only to flee. To those who suffer, God opens his arms in loving, tender friendship. If we have any sense, we shall yearn for these open arms of God. Serving God in illness. You may well be content to serve our Lord in illness, for when he calls people to suffer, instead of working for him, he is calling them to a higher state. While on earth, it is most fitting that we should carry the cross with Christ, who loved it so dearly that he chose to die on it. We can do this better in sickness than in health, for illness is repugnant to flesh and blood and can never cause vainglory. So accept your illness willingly and be grateful to our Lord who sent it. If you bear this cross and burden well, he will send you interior and more painful trials, which he keeps for his dearest friends, to conform them to himself. For though Christ's visible cross was great, it was not to be compared to that which he bore in his soul. Remember that one, blessed be God, in times of adversity is worth more than 1,000 acts of gratitude in times of prosperity. God gives strength. Our Lord is so good and so powerful that he gives strength to those he sees to be doing their best. Sometimes he bestows more favors on people who lie ill in bed and are unable to pray than on others who spend hours in prayer. Learn how to profit by your sorrows, for they bring great riches to the soul. They cleanse it from past sins. What fire is to gold, suffering is to the just person whose heart it purifies. But if God dwells in us, we must restrain our feeling and make them subservient to reason and to God's will. Whatever our suffering may be, we must not let it overwhelm us. Come here, my soul, and tell me what hinders you from following wholly after God with all your strength. What is there for you to do on earth except to love the King of Heaven? Where are you when you are not in Jesus Christ? What do you think about? What do you value? What do you seek beyond the one perfect good? Let us rise, my soul, and awaken, for it is day, and Jesus Christ, who is the light, has come. For more stories, please visit our website, www.pamphletstoinspire.com.